I am just getting ready to leave for work today, and I worked from 9 until 5:30 today. I have a new recipe that I will be sharing tonight when I get home. It does have to do with yesterday's video because I did do a trial run of what I am making, so I'll be sure to share that with you tonight. But that candy cane pie that I made yesterday was so good. I had 2 pieces yesterday. It was delicious. So I will show you what I'm taking with me to lunch today. Actually, it's gonna be kind of like what I eat in a day. The only thing during Vlogmas, I'm sure many maybe have noticed, is I won't be able to, but I haven't been adding the macros to the videos because it's a lot. Recording every day is a lot of work. Recording isn't the big deal. It's just the editing that goes along with it, and then the uploading takes a long time. It probably takes me like 2 hours combined to edit and upload and do a thumbnail and do all of that stuff. So I haven't had the time to be putting my macros in, and I probably won't be for the month of December, I'll be honest. But let it be known, I am staying on track. I am pretty much staying to my macros. Sunday is still kind of like a higher calorie day. Mind you, this past Sunday was kind of a fail because it was the one meal a day. It was the one that I had the breakfast for supper, and that was like my only meal other than a Built Bar. And you know, I definitely didn't exceed my calories, but when we go to Banff this weekend, I will be probably going over my calories. I may have a meal because we are going out for supper. We're gonna let Jenna pick the spot wherever she wants to go. But I probably will be having an off keto meal that day. Pretty sure, haven't decided yet. We'll decide when we get there. Jenna had wanted to go to a curry restaurant for supper. And the only thing with curry is like, or an Indian restaurant, is there is no way, well, I shouldn't say there is no way, there's always a way. And I have actually done keto at an Indian restaurant. I've ordered kind of like a stir fry with like minimal sauce and everything like that. But we'll see how it goes. But I'm thinking I'm going to be having curry probably with the rest of the family that night. I will see once we get there, because like rice doesn't bother my stomach too much because I do have irritable bowel syndrome and I get constipated. I don't get the other way. I get constipated and I can stay like, it's like a week, you know what I mean? And now I do take pills every day. I take Constella and that definitely helps me. But there are things like pasta really bothers my stomach, and any raw vegetables horrendously bothers my stomach, like broccoli and cauliflower. I can have it like cooked or steamed or whatever, but I cannot have it raw. It really bothers my stomach with gas pains and everything. So I'll see how I feel. I don't want to like ruin my trip by having one meal off plan. We're just staying overnight. We're just only going for the 2 days and staying one night over at Jenna's. But I'll decide kind of when I get there. Like I have mentioned before, I think it was in the summertime, I did a video mentioning about off-plan meals and, you know, to kind of take advantage. And there's certain situations where, you know, don't feel like you have to be so strict on yourself, because this is a lifetime journey for the rest of your life. So I will be turning 45, December 17th is my birthday. And, you know, I have a lot, well, hopefully I have a lot of years to live my life. I'm hoping for like 30 or 40. And, you know, I don't want to be strict on a diet for every day of my life. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do that. I have gone through that stage in my life where I was very strict. I was working out twice a day. I was saying no to Jimmy for going out for dinner with him. And I learned a lot through that process. But if I can help anybody that, you know, is maybe have that mindset right now about being really consumed with the numbers and really consumed with your diet, I'm telling you right now, it's not worth it, because I have personally gone through that. And, you know, as much as you think you're determined and you're 100% on plan and, you know, you're so proud of these things, I'm telling you right now that it is not worth it. And I can tell you from experience, I had done that for months, probably 6 months, 8 months. I have lived my life like that. And it was actually a very unhappy time in my life, even though I was like the thinnest I've been, the most in shape I've been. It was the most unhappy I've been. And you know what? Mental health is more important than anything in this world. So that's why I have mentioned, if you're going out for a dinner, if it's your dad's 80th birthday, have the cake. You know what I mean? Like, you know, your dad isn't going, like, my dad is 80 and it brings me to tears because he is not going to be here forever. Gonna get a Kleenex. I know with my dad, like, he's supportive of my weight loss and what I eat, but you know what, if he wants you to eat the cake for his birthday, then guess what, you eat the cake. It's just, that's how it is. Or if your granddaughter or grandson wants to go out for ice cream, I've used this example, go out and have the ice cream. Like, they, especially younger kids and older people, they don't, like, you know, and grandparents, they don't understand the concept of like living this diet because they kind of just eat whatever they want, right? Younger kids and older parents. So, you know what I mean? If it's just that one time and you're spending the day with them or you're going out for that meal, please enjoy that time and that meal together. So that's what I plan on doing with Jenna. Like I said, we'll see where we eat, but I'm pretty sure I'll have a meal off plan and then just get back right on that horse the next day. So I am going to make my lunch and head off to work. I will take you guys with me today to work, and then we will be back home at 5:30 and we will make that new recipe.
Jingle them bells and frolic. Oh, by gosh, some stolly. Eggnog, gin and tonic make Yuletide gay and jolly. Same procedure every year, I just can't get enough. I drink till Rudolph reappears, a toast to him, that red-nosed dear. Jingle them bells and frolic, it's the best day of the year. Come fly with me now, Rudy. I'm loaded. Count the hours and minutes till the last week of December. For me the Christmas spirits flow as early as September.
I'm about to have my lunch and I brought some soup to work today. So let me show you the soup, and I will be sharing this recipe in one of my slow cooker videos. That should be coming out hopefully by the end of the week. We will see, but it's going to be another like pre-recorded one. All right, and this is my soup today, which is perfect because it is cold here today. It is minus, I think it was minus 20 degrees Celsius, so I'm definitely cold. So nice to have soup on a nice cold day. All right, I am all done with my soup. That soup is delicious. You guys will make sure that you stay tuned for Sunday's video. I'm pretty sure it'll be out by then. But on to my dessert. This is the candy cane pie that I had made in yesterday's video. So make sure you go back and watch that video. It's really, really simple to make, and even would be good just as the filling, as a dessert as well too, as like a mousse, but really satisfying as well too. So I'm gonna eat that, and that is going to be my meal number one. So I will probably catch you guys in the next clip. I'm not sure if I'll film again. It's really, really busy here today, so I am just really busy, and I'm kind of tired today, I'll be honest with you. I don't know, Jimmy's kind of tired as well. I think it's just been a long weekend with all the work that we've been doing, but I'm really looking forward to heading out of town this weekend and going to Banff. It's going to be so nice to get a break just from everything, you know what I mean, from work and from all of our hard work that we've been doing in the workshop with hunting and butchering and everything. So I am so looking forward to it. I will catch you guys in the next clip. All right, it is 10 to 5 and I am done work at 5:30 today. So I will catch you guys at home. I haven't had anything more to eat today. I just filled up my drink with electrolytes. So that is it, honestly. That is the only thing that I had today. I'm not feeling too hungry, but what I have in mind for supper, which I've already made yesterday, was my trial run, is so good. And I honestly cannot wait to have it again today, because that's what I had yesterday and it was delicious. So I will catch you guys once I get back home.
I'm loaded.
I am back home and I received 2 parcels today. One of them actually came right as I was leaving to go to work, and it is from Built Bar. I had ordered one of their newer flavors that are out, so I will open up that. And I also received my order from Nutramarket. Nutramarket is a Canada-based company, an online company where you can order various keto items. I want to say that is probably my go-to. I use Nutramarket, I use Switch Grocery, I use Low Carb Canada or Low Carb Grocery. Those are kind of like my main go-to websites here in Canada, where I can find a lot of the keto items where I can't find them locally. So before, I just preheated the oven because I am going to be making a new recipe. So I'm just going to do that while I'm opening up my packages. So let me open up the Built Bar one first, and then I will open up my Nutramarket and show you what I got from there. I know I do have quite a few Canadian followers as well, and they're always asking me where I find a lot of my ingredients. Because I don't live near a big city. Like Calgary is probably the closest like big city to me, and that is about 2.5 hours away. So like it's really hard to find a lot of keto stuff locally. So that is kind of my go-to. Okay, so this is one of the new products that Built Bar has come out with. Today, they came out with candy cane brownie sticks today, and it sold out in 4 hours. I had shared it on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do. I always mention sales or when something new comes out, a new product for any company. I try to keep on top of that, especially like Perfect Keto or Redmond's Real Salts or any things that I love and that I wouldn't share with you unless I've tried it and loved it. But I couldn't believe how fast that sold out. Somebody had told me, because I did get them last year and they were okay. They were pretty good, don't get me wrong. I was addicted to the white chocolate cherry sundae that they had, and I'm hoping that they're coming out with that again this Christmas time. But I always let you guys know, and I feel that the Christmas flavors that they're coming out with is going to, well, it sold out in 4 hours. So, but this I actually got when they launched it on Black Friday. And the one thing about Built Bars that I love, first of all, they're always coming out with new products, and they also have free shipping over $25, which I love because here in Canada, shipping can add up quite quickly. And I also love how fast my deliveries come. Like I order this, like understandably it was Black Friday, they were super busy, and I ended up this still getting here like what, in a week and a half or something like that, which is pretty darn good, I must say. But you know what? Built is an amazing company, and they have amazing products. So for the ingredient or carb count for these are 12 total carbs and 4 sugar alcohols. So they work out to be 8 net carbs. Now, before everybody starts hitting on, you know, things that I eat or things that I get or various items, I do not have these every day. I have these probably once a week. I do not have these every day. Jimmy loves these as well too. They work out to be an inexpensive protein bar per bar when you do buy a 12 or 18 pack. So Jimmy will eat these as well, but I only limit them to about once a week. It's just because, like, you know, they have artificial sweeteners in them. And I know for me anyways, if I get carried away and have them every day, then my body does start to crave sugars. That's just the plain old truth. I'm sure everybody can understand, and that's why, you know, maybe you don't like them or don't agree with this, but for me, in my journey and what I've done, I have these once a week. So I am anxious to try these out. I might, now that I've said that I only have it once a week, I do have to taste this. So I may taste this after I have supper. I'm not sure, but I'll let you guys know how it tastes. I have had the strawberry puffs are my favorite. And then my second favorite is the coconut puffs. And I also have the pumpkin puffs that are like, so-so. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like the flavoring kind of with the pumpkin is really artificial. that's my best way to explain it. All right. Oh, they also gave me 2 free bars because when you ordered during Black Friday, they gave you 2 bars. And these ones are the Built Crave. They're kind of like, they compare it to a candy bar. Now these have nuts in them. They are caramel and peanuts, but Jimmy will love these. He loves Built bars, like the protein bars. I prefer the puffs, but Jimmy loves the protein bars, especially anything coconut. I get the coconut protein bars for Jimmy. All right, I'm gonna pan you down. Let's open the Nutramarket together. All right, so this is my order. And like I said, this is one place that I would recommend all of my Canadian followers to check out. They always have really good prices. I think it's when you spend over $50, it's free shipping. So I do like that as well because shipping costs add up. Let's face it, from anywhere, whether you're in the States or whatever country you're in, it all adds up. All right, so that's just my order. And then they always give you like a little Hello Fresh card and a thank you little note. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I got a free item with this order as well too. I think it was if you spent $100 because I try to stock up. I probably order from there every other month, but on the other hand, I'm also a YouTuber that does a lot of baking and cooking with these items. So that is why I order. I feel like it's a lot. $100 over 2 months feels like a lot, but I know it's keto items and you know what? It is what it is with the cost, right? But this was a free item for spending over $100 and they are the Wisps barbecue. So these always make a really, really good snack. Of course, you guys always know. Yes, I did. I did. Okay, I may have a problem. I might have a big problem. So Lily's chocolate chips, I find that they're pretty much the same price wherever you go. They're around $10, $11 everywhere here in Canada anyways. So I stocked up because I'm a YouTuber. I do a lot of baking in my videos, so I tend to go through these things quite quickly. So I got 3 packs of the milk chocolate chips because I can't find any locally and I do prefer the milk chocolate ones. And then I got 1 of the peppermint and 1 of the white chocolate. So I'm all stocked up on that. And then I also, one of my sweet subscribers, I think her name, oh no, she wanted to remain anonymous, but she had sent me, I was so thrilled. She had sent me a whole bunch, 3 packages of the Swerve icing sugar and 3 packages of the Swerve regular granulated sugar. And I'm on my last package right now of the Swerve confectioner sugar. So I did order a backup one because I am baking so much, but thank you so much to the person that have sent that. You have been a lifesaver, especially during the Christmas season with all of the baking that I have been doing for my channel. And thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough. So hopefully you're watching this video and can hear my thank you. And I also ordered some Catalina Crunch. Now I had ordered some cereal last time from them. Let me go grab it. This is what I ordered from them last time, and to be honest, I wasn't a fan. Like, it was okay. I wouldn't buy it again though, I'll be honest. It tasted kind of like bran flakes, and don't get me wrong, I do like bran flakes. But a lot of people in that video when I did my last unboxing had said to try the Catalina Crunch. So I did get these ones. I'm actually going to make a recipe as well too. So I ended up getting the honey graham flavor. And the carbs are, for a half a cup is 14 carbs and 9 grams of fiber. So 5 net carbs for a half a cup. So not horrible, but like I said, I wanted to use it in a recipe as well. And then you guys know I'm a huge fan of the Good brand for their jams. And I am running out. Actually, I think I've already ran out of my raspberry, so I needed to restock. Another thing about Nutramarket, you guys, is they package their things so well. I have never received anything broken or damaged or anything. So I ended up getting replacements for my jam, and this is the strawberry and the raspberry. These 2 are my favorite flavors, and I've had them all, and these are my favorite ones. So I stocked up on those. And then once in a while I ordered this last time that I actually ordered from Nutramarket, and this is the carbonate bread. It's the cinnamon raisin.
It is so good. So what I do with this is I split it up into either 2 or 3 slices into baggies, and then I put it in the freezer. And then once in a while, if I'm craving some cinnamon raisin toast, I will pull this out and have it. This also works really good for French toast as well. I don't have this every day. I definitely limit it to like once a week for sure, because it is, the good thing about it is it's high in fiber. So it's 15 carbs and 14 fiber for one slice, which is great, 1 net carb. And I like it that it's fiber and there's not sugar alcohols or anything in it, but I still do limit it because it's definitely, you know, your dirty keto item. I also wanted to take the time and welcome 2 new members that I have. So they have signed up for either my keto or my protein sparing modified fast monthly newsletter. So for a small fee, I do offer a newsletter on a monthly basis. It has, the keto one actually has 3 recipes that I have never shared on social media, and also a 3-day meal plan for you. And then the protein sparing modified fast newsletter contains a 3-day meal plan, so that, you know, in case you're just having some struggles on figuring out what to have on your high protein days or on your keto days, it gives you a variety. So I always have it in the description if anybody is interested, but I wanted to welcome Sherry, and I also wanted to welcome Cheryl. Thank you so much for signing up for the monthly newsletters. I have emailed both of you, so make sure that you check your inbox, and welcome to the club. All right, let's get started on supper. So today's supper is going to be a protein sparing modified fast recipe. You will have to have it on your keto day because there is some fat sources that is added to it. But today I'm going to be making chimichangas. I love saying that. I don't know why, but I do love saying that word. So I had picked up some chimichangas from the grocery store actually. And you know, Zoe and Jenna, they both love like Mexican food. They like burritos, they like the taco salad, they like tacos, anything. So I thought that I would buy these chimichangas, and then I had a light bulb moment and I thought, you know what? I can make these too. So today that is what we are going to be making. So let's get started. To be making my protein sparing modified fast bread recipe. I'm making it the same like I always do, but I will show you what I'm going to do with it. We're going to put it on a baking sheet and kind of get it a little bit thinner, but not too thin, or else it will burn. So I'm just going to make my bread, and then I will catch up with you once we put it all on our baking sheet. All right, so now I have all my batter on to the baking sheet. I have the oven preheated to 325. And we are probably going to bake this for about 10 minutes. We're going to keep an eye on it, but once the edges start to brown is when we are going to take it out. What I ended up doing with the chicken parts of that is I baked them in the oven, and then I tore it all apart when it was all completely done. And that has been used for like chicken salad, and I like making curry also out of this as well. It always goes to use. And then you can also freeze it and use it at a later time. But I decided I had this in mind already in order to make this recipe. So we are going to be using the pulled chicken, the shredded chicken that I have from that, to make today's recipe. So let's get started on the filling while that is baking. So I'm just gonna make enough for 1 serving today. You guys can make as much as you want, whether you're making, like, you can even make obviously the chimichangas for your family, and they can use like real wraps. I'm just gonna use one for my serving though, just for 1. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'm gonna shred this up just a little bit more. All right, and then what we are going to add is some cream cheese. I will have the recipe linked below. I think it gives you like a low carb wrap, but instead I'm using the protein sparing modified fast wrap instead. And obviously the recipe below is like a large quantity. So I'm just kind of like adjusting the quantities just because it's only myself that is going to be having one of these chimichangas for supper tonight. So I'm just gonna add like a tablespoon at a time. So that was about 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna add another tablespoon of cream cheese. I think that is enough. Then I'm gonna do a dash of salt. I like adding Redmond's real salt to literally all of my food. And then I actually had made my homemade taco seasoning. This is the first time that I did it, was last night when I was trying out this recipe. You guys, it is so easy. I think I'm gonna start doing that like more often, and I'm gonna make more. And I'm gonna buy like a seasoning shaker and do that, because man, this tasted so good and it was so easy. So I'm just gonna add about a teaspoon of taco seasoning. And then I'm just gonna add a little handful of shredded cheese, and I'm gonna give that a mix and see how we're doing. It's really hard sometimes, like making just a meal for one, especially when all the recipes, like, you know, are for 4 or 6 people. So just kind of go on your own taste buds for this recipe. I'm sorry I don't have like exact measurements, but this is only for 1 serving as well. But I think this is going to be good. Yeah, so we're just gonna make sure that is all well combined, and our wraps should be done in the oven here right away. I set the timer for 10 minutes and the buzzer is about to go off now, and I will check on them. I'm gonna leave this in a little bit longer because I know the edges are browning a little bit, but I'm just gonna leave it in for 2 more minutes. All right, I have taken it out of the oven. I left it in there for 12 minutes. Now, everybody's is gonna be different, I feel, for the timing. It just depends on how thin or thick that this will be. But just keep an eye on it, and definitely once the edges and everything is kind of start looking a little golden brown, I would say that's probably time to take it out. I'm gonna let this cool a little bit so that it's pliable in order to put our mixture inside and roll it up. All right, you would have seen me cut up the in half first, because I wanted to make sure that I had enough for the amount of meat that I had. So what I ended up doing is I made a big one. Now, I decided not to fold it like a burrito. I just wrapped it up. So this is what it looks like. And then what we will do is we are gonna put it in the air fryer. That is why I kind of played music while I was doing that, because my air fryer was preheating. We are gonna put this in the air fryer and it's gonna crisp all up. And we're gonna do it for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'll let you guys know in the next clip, but here it goes in the air fryer. All right, I'm not sure why I said like 10 minutes, because I checked on them after 3 minutes and it is done. All we're doing is just crisping the outside up. We're not cooking it, we're just crisping it up. So I did it for 3 minutes in my air fryer at 350 degrees. And then what you're gonna do is we are just going to literally cut it in half. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And I like to have mine with sour cream and salsa. So I'm just gonna top mine with sour cream and salsa, and then let's taste it. I already know how good these taste, but I definitely will taste it on camera for you guys. I'm telling you, this is delicious, you guys. So let's give it a taste. Chimichangas, you guys. They are so delicious, you guys. If you love Mexican food, you definitely have to give these a try. Now, you can use this wrap in lieu of even a burrito if you wanted to as well, but these are so good. I am going to eat supper, and I have my electrolytes here with supper, and that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Give this video a like to let me know that you're liking my content, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when I upload a new video. See you tomorrow.